What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And guys, in this video, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 random questions we have never asked each other before.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to these questions. I love that I get to learn more about you even after 10 years together with you. And I love that we get to learn more about our viewers.
Absolutely. It's awesome being able to gain a new perspective to some of the answers to the questions we ask from our viewers. Yeah,
absolutely. We see it one way, and the thing is, we've been together so long, we sort of have a similar perspective on a lot of this.
That's right.
And reading the responses you guys give us, like, oh, I never thought of that, and it happens every time. So please, drop a comment down below.
All right, so you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. All right, babe, first question, you're up.
All right, I'm up. Question number 1. What have you bought that you love so much you would happily buy it again? There's lots of things. What have you bought that you love so much you would happily buy it again?
Tell me.
Because my go-to is all the simple things, like a favorite type of toothbrush, deodorant, like lotion. Like there's a lot of those kind of things. Like I will definitely get this again. Even food, right?
We say that, but nothing comes like strikingly to mind.
There's nothing in your world that you're like, oh, I'll definitely buy that again.
No.
You go back to certain restaurants all the time. There's like food things. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you can't come up with something. You haven't had a pair of shoes that is like, this is like the best pair of shoes I've ever owned. I would definitely buy these again.
No.
Really?
Really, I change it up. Just like my food. Okay.
There's nothing you love so much that you wouldn't like really want to buy it again. What have you bought that you love so much you would happily buy it again?
Oh, you know what? Okay, you did jog my memory a bit. So the soap that your cousin makes.
Oh, see?
I really like the scent, and it's like a nice organic soap, and the smell is really nice. I so appreciate those soaps.
So my cousin makes these like handmade, all natural like soaps.
Yeah.
And they're really nice. And I got her one, what was it, Tropical Sunset? Something like that?
Yeah.
The scent was fantastic. Like when you go into the washroom after she's been in there, like had a shower, wow, it just smells, it makes the whole like area, even the hall, like it smells so nice.
Yes.
She just made another batch.
Did she?
She did.
Are you gonna get me some?
Probably should.
Yeah, you should.
It was a really good one. I told her to save me a bar.
They're
but
really
yeah,
good.
okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. How about you?
For me, I think there's lots. I didn't think of it as like I love it so much that I would happily buy it again. But there's those little things. This watch,
oh my gosh,
this thing is fantastic. Like this is a Samsung smartwatch, and it's so convenient that when I'm without it, I genuinely miss it. So if something happened to it, I'd happily buy it again. I've had phones where I'm like, I'm buying that same phone again. Those kind of things, right? Like
yeah.
that's a single one that's a go-to anyway, but.
Yeah, okay.
Shoes? Have I had shoes? Yeah, actually I have. My workout shoes. I bought the exact same pair again. My gym shoes.
I like to change things up. I'll change it up. I'll get something different.
But when you genuinely, like when it comes to working out, I like a certain feel the shoe has to have on my foot that lets me, like, it's grippy and like it has to have a proper tread. I'm really particular. So when I found these shoes and you actually introduced me to them.
Okay.
And then we happen to have a friend that works at the company, so gives us a bit of a hookup.
You're talking about your New Balance shoes.
Talking about my New Balance. I should show a picture of my New Balance. They're not your standard they're actual like lifting shoes. They're real gym training shoes.
I used to have a pair. They're comfy. They're for weight training.
Yeah.
So.
Like New Balance weight training shoes.
Yeah, it's fine.
And they're fantastic. So when they started to wear, get little wear spots on them, I'm like, yeah, I gotta replace those. And I got the exact same ones again. And they're fantastic. I'm so happy I did. I'm on my 3rd pair. The first pair that I got, the second pair I got was just the updated version. And I bought that one a second time. So yeah, anyway, sorry. Yes, something I love so much, there you go.
Okay, guys. as you're saying that, another thing that I keep buying
Got
again
one.
is like my eyebrow pencil.
Okay.
So it's really simple. It's just shading my eyebrows in. I keep buying the same one. It seems to work really well, but I do want to get microblading done because girl doesn't have that much time in the mornings anymore. I want the least amount of work to do on myself in the morning. I just want to get up and go. I don't want to I don't wear lots of makeup. I just do my eyebrows and my eyelashes and my hair, and I'm out the door. So the eyebrow pencil is really great. Okay.
I think this is a good one because we're all sharing things that we really love, and it's almost like promoting a product. So I would love to hear what these guys have to say.
Yes. Yes, I do too. All right, guys. Yeah, we're going to throw the question back to you, but I'll read it one more time. What have you bought that you love so much that you would happily buy it again? All right, guys, let us know. You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, babe, we're moving on to the second question.
This one's yours.
Okay. Question number 2. What makes you feel the most competent?
What makes me feel the most competent?
Yes.
That's interesting. What makes me
You
feel
know
most
your
competent?
personal training, you know the body. Like you can talk about that forever. You're really competent in that area.
Absolutely.
Like you can talk for days about the human body and exercises and what can correct that. And when you talk about it, people can totally see that genuinely this is your niche. Like that's your thing.
What makes me feel the most competent?
Talking about exercise.
You know what? It's funny because that's not what came to mind.
Oh, sorry. What came to mind?
It's interesting because yes, when it comes to like health, fitness, wellness, nutrition, that's my passion. I can definitely talk about that. There's a confidence behind that we did the video, Our Fit Family Secrets, and you can really see that come out in that video. But when I actually feel the most competent is when I do like handyman chores around the house and I complete this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yes, you
and
are
I
quite
successfully complete the task. We had a leak under the sink. It took me time, but when I fixed it, I'm like, it's like a pat on my own back that I was able to.
Good for you. You
You know
clap
what
for
I'm saying?
yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah, cleaning up the backyard, like those
Handyman
little
chores,
things. Like there's like a different satisfaction when those are completed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Good. When people ask me about advice with regards to like running a business or like YouTube or anything that I've done, nursing school, like career paths or anything like that, I'm really competent in that area just because I've been there. I've looked at many different avenues. I've spoken to so many people that have gone into like different career paths and things like that, so I can like, oh, you know who you should talk to, or you gotta take this to get to that, or you know what, this will make you this. Like it's weird because I kind of know things that way, and that makes me feel the most competent because I can give advice that way to help boost someone into the right career path, I think, or just help them with advice, whether it's social media or something like that. Like I can help with that.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Those things that you have good experience with, you're very good at helping other people with their path related to that. Whether it's nursing, social media, even their own fitness journey. Their own fitness journey.
Okay,
Yeah, because like I mentioned, was it in this video or a previous one, that you have a way of picking people up? I think it was the previous video.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so I think it all kind of relates to that.
Thank you. All right, guys, so that's our answer. We're going to throw the question back to you, but let's read it one more time.
What makes you feel the most competent?
All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're moving on to the final question. We get here so fast. I really do love these conversations. Okay, so
last question.
Yes.
All right. What's the best advice you received from your mother? Oh, man. It's funny because I just had a random thought about advice I had received from my father earlier today, but that's not my mom, so I can't use that one.
I think the best advice I received from my mom was to be independent. no matter what. Just learn to stand on your own 2 feet and don't rely on anybody else but yourself. And it probably was the best advice ever, because I find when you're super independent, no matter in what area, you'll never need anybody else. And you'll just know how to, if you get yourself into a jam, you know how to get out of it, because it's like you own it. It's like you're independent. You don't need anybody else. You're a fighter. Like you go and you get whatever it is you want. And I find
when
that
someone else is
like
there,
that.
it's a bonus.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a bonus.
But you know, it's like that analogy of when a bird is sitting on a tree branch, it's never afraid that the branch will break because it knows it always has its wings.
Right.
That's you. I totally get that. Yeah.
All right, so what about
Your
you?
mom's a very independent person.
She is. Yeah, she doesn't rely on other people.
Advice from my mother.
Yes.
Have I ever mentioned stuff that advice my mom has given me?
No, but she taught you a lot of things.
I know, but I'm trying to think of something that I might have mentioned that you're like, yeah, that was totally from my mom. I know she has, but I think it's just sort of like the subtleties in my upbringing, not direct advice. I'm trying to picture my mom, advice my mom has given. Help me talk it out, come on.
Well, I'm sure she taught you something. Whether it's to wash your clothes, the food, how you treat people, how you go about life. She never taught you anything. How to treat a woman.
I looked for She Never Taught You Anything, but it either isn't available or can't be played right now.
All right, Google, keep out of it. My mom, she gave us a lot of freedom.
That's good.
So it was like when we want to try things and do things, she kind of encouraged us in everything that we wanted to do. So when there was something that we sort of fell into, like I was art in school for me. My mom really encouraged me in art, and my brother was sports. She really so it was kind of like that.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna say it's like pursue the things that
you enjoy.
I think that's what it came into, because that's like carried on in my life, and I think she did that in her own subtle way. She didn't actually say you need to pursue the things you enjoy,
Right.
but she always encouraged us with the things that we had interest in. She never really forced direction.
Well, that's good. So nice. And she supported you guys that way.
She totally still does.
Aw,
Yeah.
she's such a sweet lady. That's really nice.
Okay,
All right,
say
guys.
that.
Yeah, that's our answer. But we want to hear yours. So we're going to throw the question back to you, but I'll read it one more time. What's the best advice you received from your mother?
Because you know what? Share that advice. Moms have some good advice.
They really do.
Sometimes, for sure.
Yeah, they do. All right, guys, you know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right. So that was Date Night Conversations, episode 64.
64 episodes.
64 and counting. All right, guys, we're really looking forward to interacting with you. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.